Welcome to another episode of the CV Weekly podcast. On today's show, we will be catching up with desert rock legend Brant Bjork right before he left to go out on tour for the summer. Then we have an interview with Krystofer Doe and Elle Indigo, also known as Indigo Doe. And then we have an exclusive video from Dufreign for their new song, The Island. So this episode is brought to you by The Roost. Sit back and enjoy the show.
The Roost is a vibrant and welcoming gathering place nestled in the heart of Cathedral City. Since 2019, they've been proud to serve as a hub for locals and visitors alike.
Our next guest is desert legend Brant Bjork. And Brant has been in the band Caius, Fu Manchu, Mondo Generator, Vista Chino with John Garcia and Nick Oliveri. Welcome. It's
Hi.
good to have you here, Brant.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah. And you won our Trailblazer Award back at our CV Music Awards. I don't know how many years it's been now.
Yeah, I can't count the years myself. But
Yeah,
it's been a
I'm
while.
not sure. Yeah. It was a good time.
Yep.
Who are you currently performing with?
I have a trio at the moment, and Mario Lolly's on bass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and our friend Mike Amster is playing drums.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And how long has that trio been together?
Mario and I have had the trio going about 2 years now, maybe a little longer.
Yeah.
And Mike's been an addition for about 6-7 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so I know you're getting ready to go across the pond and tour. And I know this isn't your first rodeo with performing in Europe and that stuff. Well, so what's different about performing in front of the European crowds and fan base than here in the States? What would you say is the biggest difference?
You know, I've been asked this question quite a bit over the years, and it's a hard one to answer, to be honest. I usually resort to my stock answer, which is you're never a prophet in your own land. So there's just this foreign intrigue, I think, for the Europeans.
Kind of with all the desert
I think,
legends.
I think it just goes for just when you go far away and you bring your art and your music with you, it's intriguing to those that are going to receive it,
Yeah.
And historically, American artists have always, had really good reception in Europe.
Yeah.
And as far as the desert scene and the bands and musicians that have come out of here, it's kind of been that way for us,
Yeah.
Europe is good to us and they appreciate what we do. And I think they like and recognize the authenticity of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And Europeans just, they're smart.
Yeah. And you're going everywhere over there. I saw in your tour schedule, Italy, Greece.
Yeah. Greece, Bulgaria, Croatia.
Oh, nice.
Holland, Germany. It's hard
You're
for me to
covering
keep
everything.
track. I think we're going to Croatia. It might be Slovenia is maybe what I'm thinking about. It's there's a lot. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of it all.
You just day to day look at where you're going to be flying to next, and,
and I
just
get
show
up.
up.
I get up on stage, man, and just rock. That's about it.
So, how long will your tour last? When does it start, and when do you come back?
I don't know the exact date it starts, but I leave here in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's a whopper. I'll be over there for 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be gone a while.
Yeah.
Now, when you get back, do you have any local shows that you have lined up, either here in the Valley or the High Desert, or
Not at the
close
moment.
by?
Not at the moment. But Mara and I were talking recently, and we'd like to book a show before the end of the year here in the desert. If not the low desert, maybe up in the high desert. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But we generally like to get one in before the end of the year. Usually we like to do that as well. So hopefully that plays out.
Well, good, because everybody down here would love to be able to go and see you play.
Yeah, and we love to play out here. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've been around since the Generator days, with all the other desert legends, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would have been considered kind of more like second, third generation.
Okay.
In terms of the actual history of the low desert, the scene I think we're referring to.
Yeah.
Which pretty much began with like punk rock in the late 70s and early 80s. So I came in around 86.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I was definitely there, going to Generator parties and performing at them and stuff.
Yeah. How do you think the music scene has changed here in the valley? And I know you live here in the low desert now, but you lived in the high desert for a while. How do you feel it's changed or evolved over the years since then?
Well, there's just the obvious, which is like everything's changed. There's been so much change,
right?
Over the last 20 years in terms of digital technology and social media and the internet. And I mean, these things obviously change the game everywhere for everyone.
Yeah.
Doing everything. So, but that's beyond that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think what the old saying, right? The more things change, the more they stay the same. I think there's a lot. Well, there's a lot more people out here now.
Yeah,
for sure. So that's a game changer too. But I think there's a lot of people in the desert, young and old, that love music, and they do whatever they have to do to find their like-minded people and create and perform and even discuss and talk and share music. And that's and celebrate their love of music in their own way. And that's no different than what we did 30, 40 years ago.
Right. Yeah. Same thing, just a couple decades later.
Yeah. Now they can do it on their phone.
Right. So, what are some of the highlights so far of your career?
Well, I've been doing this, like I said, for 40 years. So, I couldn't honestly tell you any specific highlights. I'd say that my whole career is a highlight.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I had no idea that I would be able to turn, my love of music and my efforts as a youngster. I had no idea I'd be able to turn it into a career.
Yeah.
I just never stopped. It's my passion. I love it. It's rewarding. It's healing. It's everything that I needed as a young kid, and I just never stopped. And it turned into a profession, and that's quite the highlight.
Yeah. Well, absolutely, because when you're young and you're starting out, I mean, of course, that's the dream, but it doesn't happen for everybody. So just that alone is something in itself.
Yeah, and but I feel like I might have been, I don't know. I honestly didn't have like a master plan or even some kind of like rock and roll fantasy. I didn't have that. I didn't.
Okay.
I wasn't the kid that grew up listening to Kiss and Zeppelin and dreaming of playing sold out shows at the Forum.
Mm-hmm.
and then becoming rich and famous alongside that. I honestly didn't have that fantasy.
You just wanted to play.
I wanted to play music with my friends. I wanted to play a song on the guitar. I wanted to go play a party in the desert, a generator party.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted to do.
And here we are.
And then when I accomplished that, I was like, all right, now what? He's like, well, let's play another one.
Yeah.
And it just kind of snowballed. And, you know, I'm like, wow, this is turning into quite the adventure. I think I'm just going to hold on.
Yeah.
And go with it.
Do you still keep in touch with a lot of the guys from the other desert legends from back in the day?
Well, I mean, when you say desert legend, I think of, like, of course, Marlali and
absolutely,
and we're obviously we play together and we're still dear friends, and Sean Wheeler, and I talked to Sean the other day, and in fact, Sean and I went and saw Nick Oliveri perform acoustic in Palm Springs. That was great.
Yeah,
it's always great to see Nick, and I always try to get out there and support him. So that was great.
Yeah. Where did Nick play in Palm Springs?
Nick played this place called, you know, I didn't catch the name of that place. Gray. Okay.
Oh, it's a new venue.
Okay, yeah. I didn't. What was it called again?
G-R-E.
Okay, Gray without the Y.
Gray, yeah.
That would be Phil behind the camera talking. What advice would you give teenagers that are coming up in this valley today, or in the music industry anywhere?
I always liked the advice that Duke Ellington gave, which was don't have a plan B. You know,
that is good.
Which is
be all in.
Just, I mean, if it's not your, like, absolute passion and you know, then why bother, really? Or just keep it fun and just do it as a hobby. But if it's something you want to, I mean, I'm an artist, really. I mean, I know people consider me a musician, but I'm really I'm an artist. I was an artist first, and I just happened to pick up the guitar and play some drums, you know. Mm-hmm. And you know, to be an artist, you got to commit your life to it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way.
And what type of artist were you? I mean,
well, when I was younger, I just was instinctively creative. I was really into drawing, and I got into painting, and I took advanced placement art in high school, and I was accepted to a lot of schools. But I blew it off because Caius was about ready to record a record, or to sign a deal.
Yeah.
You know, we signed a deal. I think the deal was put in front of us before Josh and I were even 18. We had to wait. And we were in a van touring 2 months after we graduated high school.
Yeah.
So I wasn't thinking about painting anymore.
Yeah.
But I still write and paint, and you know, I'm still involved in other arts beyond music.
What would people be the most surprised to know about Brant?
Jesus. Oh man, I'm not.
Lay it all out for us.
Jesus, yeah. Why wouldn't I? Huh? What was the question again?
What would people be the most surprised to know about you that maybe they don't?
Well, you know, I just did an interview for this publication in Greece, and they asked me almost the same question.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know, I just told them, and I'll say it now. You know, what would be the something that, say again?
That people would be the most surprised to
know about me
that they wouldn't expect.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm just a normal person, you know, and like I take out the trash, I make the bed,
Yeah.
and I shop, you know, and I have to pay bills, and I've been divorced, and I've got kids, and I worry about them, and I'm like, you know, I'm an adult, and I'm just dealing with life, you know, and I'm not like smoking grass all day watching Cheech and Chong videos, you know. Maybe when I was 18, I might have indulged in some behaviors that might have, along those lines. But yeah, you know, that's I'm just kind of a regular dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything that you wanted to do that you haven't done yet in your career?
Well, I want to start writing books, so I've been writing quite a bit. So I want to start doing that.
And what type of books? Like what genre? What topic?
Well, I'm definitely going to do a biography, and then I'm
well,
also,
absolutely.
But I mean, I do like, you know, I'm working on a novel, a fiction novel right now too.
Okay.
And I'd like to score some films. I think that would be
nice.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Those are nice goals to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. The autobiography is a really great idea too, because people would buy that. You know, I love to read autobiographies.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from the actual person,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like that insight into them that you really don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've been working on one for years now, and it's, you know, it's
almost there.
No, not quite.
Oh.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it enough to know, like, oh yeah, this is a trip.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to read it when you get it
I'll let you
all
know
published and it's on the shelf. Yeah, reserve me a copy.
You got it.
So, where can people find you? Like, do you have a website or your social medias if they want to, you know, hear your music, find out more about you and your tour schedule that's upcoming?
I have an Instagram and I have a Facebook. I'm not involved with my social media. I have someone that manages that.
Okay.
I never took to social media. I'm not anti or anything. I just never really took to it.
Mm-hmm.
DunaRecords.net, which is the name of my record label, DunaRecords.net.
Okay.
You can find like my latest release and my tour dates. And then, you know, I've got a pretty big catalog of music I've released, and it can be found digitally on Spotify and iTunes.
All the platforms.
Yeah, all the platforms. There's so many platforms. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to come in today and sit and chat with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Brant Bjork.
Capriotti's Rancho Mirage serves mouthwatering subs crafted with premium ingredients. Join them for a taste experience like no other and indulge in their signature flavors that will leave your taste buds tingling with delight.
Our next guest is Krystofer Doe and Leanne, also known as Elle Indigo. And together, the two of them, their combo is Indigo Doe. So, first of all, before we get started, I wanted to find out, how did your collaboration come about and how long have you been performing together?
Slightly over a year.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Just passing the mic for today.
We've been performing together for slightly over a year. I think our first show was May 2024. Yeah. And I had made a decision after my after I got divorced that I wanted to go into music. I've always loved singing, but it wasn't something that I was pursuing, and I had a lot of stage fright. So I've been really working on that confidence and getting out there, going to karaoke, working with a coach right now on performance techniques. Right. And yeah, I was out and about, and so I was talking about music and met Chris one night out and about, and I think he had just come back from a gig. So we were talking about that, and then maybe 4 months later, I was like, hey, you want to do something together? And that's kind of how we got started.
Very cool. Very cool. So what all have you been up to? I mean, I've known you for quite a while, just meeting you today. And so what all have you been up to with your performing and, stuff like that?
Okay, so this year is the first official year I'm making a living off of music, which is like
full-time musician. Full-time, as we talked about before, this is rare in the Valley.
And it's taken me a long time because it's ultimately really it's just a highly competitive and overly saturated field to work in.
Right.
Every musician wants a piece of the pie, and and it's really hard for venues to give that to everyone. It's impossible, because there's only so many venues. Right. So I've just been working on my craft for a really, really long time. And this year is like officially like when I've reached that milestone. So like I hope I continue doing that for like forever.
Right.
But yeah, I'm at Kitchen 86 every week. And I'm also at Hunters every week as well on Mondays. Hunters Mondays at 7 to 9, and Kitchen 86 6 to 10 Thursdays through Sundays.
Okay. Yeah. And I know you do covers. Mm-hmm. Do you write original songs as well?
Yeah, in the process of it. Yeah. I'm excited. Sure, yeah. So I've been doing originals since you guys knew me.
Yeah, exactly.
Started off as Kid Icarus back in the day.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun, man. I want a Kid Icarus reunion still. Let's make this happen. Anyway, but now I just released an album last November. It's called Love Algorithms. You guys did a cover of it for me, which is really sweet.
Yes, we did.
And I worked with Safe House of the Desert during its initial release. 50% of the proceeds went to Safe House of the Desert, which is really cool. And yeah, music is literally kind of all I do.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And how about you?
Yeah, I just got started writing lyrics. I'm sorry, I interrupted you there for a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I actually have a book of poetry that came out. It was 2021 or 2022. I don't remember the exact year now. And I've been writing poetry since I was like 5. I found a poem that I didn't know I was writing poetry that long, and then my mom had a box of stuff for me, and I found one from when I was 6. It was terrible, awful, but I was 6, so it's fine. But yeah, I feel like I'm still in my infancy on writing lyrics because I'm so used to writing poems. So it's a new direction. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Chris is helping me with the sound and the actual music portion of that. And so we've got 2 that are almost done, and those are going to be self-released, obviously with Chris on all the appropriate credits. And we've been just kind of like bouncing around ideas on what we can do as more of a direct collab that will actually be released under our band name. But
so
possibly we're still fleshing that out.
An EP or an album.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got a couple like album ideas, and now we just need to actually like sit down and do the work. So that's the next step.
And I know that you have played all over the Valley. What are some of your favorite places here in the Valley to play?
Right now, presently, I have to give all my thanks and shout out to Kitchen 86 because not only is their staff is incredibly nice and super sweet and fun, but really, in every single crowd that ever comes in there, even if it's a slow day or a relatively medium day, the crowd still always seems to enjoy it. And like I live off of like interacting with my bandmates and stuff, and it's a dueling piano kind of thing from like 8 to 10, or actually from 8 to midnight. I'm gone at 10 because I'm there for 4 hours. I'm done. But but really interacting with my partner, who is either Mario Rossi or Jerry Lynn. They're both established, incredibly talented musicians, like insane. Interaction and like, playing off of each other's energy, that brings a part to the show that there's nothing like it. I love doing solo stuff, but it's a little harder for me to bring energy,
Yeah.
So and I love the Hood. They were there in the very beginning stages of my career, and without them I wouldn't be where I am today. So like Brad, he's awesome. I've performed a lot of places I love, man. Like it's really hard to just
pinpoint. Just what would be your dream gig? I mean, what's your kind of your goal? Something you're eyeing, somewhere you'd like to perform?
All love to the desert, really, truly, because I started here. I want to get the heck out of here, man. Like I want to go other places. I want to perform big stadiums. I want to go to arenas. I want to do all that.
But he's still very open to gigs here.
Yes. Yes.
So don't forget that.
Especially for us, Yeah.
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 Well, I think that is the goal, of course, always, is to try and, break out of the Valley and play other places. Have you played anywhere outside of the Valley yet?
Yeah. Just one of my coolest gigs that I've personally played was I was doing one-offs at Kitchen 86 last year. They just called me in for like one or two a month or something solo, just to like kind of, be a musician outside on the patio or whatever. And somebody from Texas noticed me, and they were like stupid rich. Like they were like it was the type of person that like, hey, we want to hire you. We're going to book your flight. We're going to give you a suite, and it's all you can stay there for a couple days.
That's insane.
And they also paid me for performing, which was like wild. So
wow,
that was a fun experience.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And that was probably the coolest in the past year that I've done. I've been to the Joshua Tree Music Festival a few years ago to perform at like one of their other stages, not the main stage, but they had another stage there. Festivals are always fun. Hopefully I can do Coachella one day. That's like every musician's dream now.
Goal, yeah.
Which is like our backyard. So
yeah. It's a great
But
platform though to have a lot of people see and hear you. Yeah. So Krystofer is available if you want to pay for his plane ticket. and I'm sure Leanne is welcome to go as well.
Yes, she's an amazing singer. Like it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you're not going to perform today, but you are going to come back another time to perform. And so we're really looking forward to that. So where can people find you if they want to hear your music, or if you want to book Krystofer? And
do you mind if I give a quick answer for the last question too?
Go ahead.
I haven't had as many places to perform at yet, but of the places that we've performed, I think probably Little Street was my favorite, just because they have that really nice stage. And then
that is a really cool vibe.
I have to also give a shout out to the Hood, because they've given us a lot of opportunities there, and we're like, maybe not always there for karaoke. We used to always be there for karaoke more, and now we've got more strict schedules. But yeah, it's always a fun time there. Still getting myself used to like the stage. So like definitely there's a dream of bigger stages, and I'm just kind of like ramping up that
gearing up for that.
Yeah, getting used to that thought of that many eyes,
Yeah.
So and then the next question, where can people find us?
Yes.
So people can find us at Indigo. So we're Indigo Dough on social media. It's Indigo X Dough and indigoxdough.com. You can also find me under at Elle Indigo Singer, and that's ELLE Singer. ELLE Indigo.singer. I have entirely too many social media platforms, so
we all do.
Yeah.
Okay, and Krystofer?
You can find me. I actually don't have a website. I really need a website. But you can find me as my name. I don't have a stage name or anything. It's on every platform besides Twitter. I hate Twitter with a passion. But every social media platform, it's just, this website /Krystofer Doe. You can buy the only place you can physically buy my album, or actually digitally buy my album, is bandcamp.com. And so I forget how they word the URL. It's really strange, but just look up Bandcamp and then Krystofer Doe, and you'll see me on the whatever search engine that I guess people use. Yeah. And I'm on every streaming platform: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Pandora, anything in between. You can find my album there to stream for free. Okay. But to support artists, which it always helps, you could buy my album at Love Algorithms is the name of the album on Bandcamp.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to thank both of you for coming in today and talking to us. So check out their music. Again, it's Indigo Doe, and we're really excited about having you come back and perform. So we've got to schedule that and do that here soon.
That'll be awesome.
Okay, thank you so much.
Kitty Pig, a non-alcoholic beverage brand brewed specifically for the alternative and heavy music culture, in collaboration with Kitty and We Are Pigs. All headbang, no hangover.
space will bridge the time. So close to you, getting close to me. So intense, but so at peace. I will
I would like to thank our guests for joining us today, Brant Bjork, Krystofer Doe, and Elle Indigo, as well as the video by Dufreign, and also our main episode sponsor, The Roost Lounge, and of course our advertisers, Capriati's and Kitty Pig. Thank you so much for watching another episode with us, and we really appreciate it. I want to thank Phil behind the camera, Kurt, our editor, and I would also like to tell everybody to go to our website and the pet page and adopt an animal. Thanks again for watching, and that's a wrap.